upload like the second stream and the third stream. I'm not even gonna bother uploading the first one. But did you hear most of my explanation of like how the cultures are still blended, and it's like weird for me?
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, so like it's just so weird to see like an Indian style dress and then the bandit from Japan and then like all of this other crap, and it's like, ugh. I have mixed opinions right now, but like it'll probably change by the time the game comes out. I'll probably be loving it by the time the game comes out.
Fair enough.
I mean, the same thing with Pokemon. Like when I was playing, I forget which one, because I was actively complaining about it in one of my LPs, and I'm like, I hate this, and then by the end, I'm like, I actually don't think that's bad.
Just takes an adjusting period.
Yep. Oh shit!
You get that?
Yeah, I just fought a freaking 95 gal and scared the crap out of me.
Oh.
95,
Yeah.
a good 95 gal player is terrifying.
Oh, what did I used to play? 52 Guards Echo, I think it was, back in the Wii U days.
Oh god. Were you good with it, or were you just playing that because it was high power?
I was decent with it, to be fair. I mainly used it for the Seekers, and I was pretty good with those.
Actually, yeah, that would have been the Deco then, because I was like, the Seekers. I don't know if the Seekers were on the 50 point. 50
Yeah,
point.
I think it had Seekers and Ink Strike.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I could probably check my Wii U. I've got it plugged in.
I mean, you
And
can also
surprisingly,
just
it
look
works.
it up online. It's not going to take any longer. Yeah, I gotta get better at these maps. I'm losing so hardcore. But yeah, like, I'm just trying to think. I don't know, do you want to try shiny breeding in Gen 8 just so we can get more shiny Pokemon for options when Gen 9 comes out? Because, like, obviously you're gonna be playing with me. You're not gonna be like on your lonesome, being bored off your ass like I do half the time. And that's also one of the many reasons I don't like shiny hunting or shiny breeding, because it's just like you're doing so much for so long, and it's so tiresome when you don't have someone to talk to.
To be fair, if I was doing something like that, I'd probably just blast music through headphones.
I
Or put
blast
videos
music
on.
too, but like even music could get boring sometimes because I listen to a lot of chill stuff. Like I have some metal music I like to listen to. Like don't get me wrong, I have like a large variety of genres I like to listen to, but like more often than not, I listen to video game music, and that's usually super chill for me.
Right, but yeah. I was right about the 52 Guard Echo. Seekers and Ink Strike.
Yeah, we definitely gotta find new mains. Cause I want to try the Splatana for sure.
Yeah.
Cause like it's got a crazy range if you've played against someone that has a Splatana so recently.
Oh, I've versed a few. I actually won against a few of them, so.
Same. Like I ambushed them, but that's also because the end zap is meant for ambushes.
For me, dodge rolling is a blessing.
Yep. But yeah, like I don't know.
But we have got that squid jump now as well that we can do.
I mean, you can always do that. The super jump.
No, the one where you like swim. If you're swimming fast enough, then you can jump in a different direction.
Oh, it's based off your speed. Oh, it's based off your speed. I did not know that.
Oof.
What?
You good?
No, I Terry Crews did.
Oof.
I love how the only thing I could think of when I scream what like that is Terry Crews. Out of like every celebrity, the only thing I can think of is Terry Crews. I'm about to say, like, if anything, you know that because of the Old Spice commercials, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Can you remind me of what I was gonna say?
Well, you shouted randomly and...
Oh yeah, the speed. I didn't know that was based off like the Monster Hunter. Okay, yeah, that's based off speed. That's weird. I might not use that as someone who is just kind of like, eh. That's
Wait,
like
what's based off of speed?
yeah, the roll thing. It's based off speed.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's essentially like Monster Hunter, where Monster Hunter, if you try to super dive, you can super dive when you're running away from a monster. You're running for a bit.
Yeah. Also, you can do the thing vertically as well if you hold down B.
I did experiment that with in the lobby, so I did not know how you activate it, but yeah, that's cool to know.
Yeah. If you just hold down B, wait for it to like flash, and then you should be able to fight yourself up, no problem.
Okay. Because like, I mean, here's the thing. Sorry, I'm still trying to think. Like, my brain is also still thinking of like, how can we play games and not break our bank accounts playing them? Like, I know some cheap games that have online capabilities, but they're not great. I was gonna say, like, you can buy Castle Crashers. Castle Crashers is actually a pretty good arcade beat 'em up style game. But once again, like, just there's gotta be at least a couple games you're more interested in that you've seen me play or something. I don't know. You want to share some opinions of your own?
Nothing really comes to mind at the moment.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I inform people when stuff is going on sale, and it's stuff that I have. So it's like, hey, if you want to play it for me, and it's on sale now, so it's probably a good time to pick it up. Cause I'm pretty sure the Capcom sale is over, but like Capcom usually has like a good amount of sales throughout the year. Like they're gonna have a Christmas sale for sure at this point. But you also don't like getting stuff digitally, so that's also another problem. Which I don't necessarily blame you, because Monster Hunter is freaking enormous digitally. Both Generations and Rise. I don't know. But then again, I said, like, I don't mind if I made this public, because, like, who's going to care if I made this public? But, yeah, if I do find a dirt cheap copy of a game, I might just pick it up and send it your way. God dang it. Also, oh yeah, did I ever tell you I got the double pack for Pokemon Gen 9?
The what?
The double pack. I was planning to buy them individually for the Let's Play and stuff, but I was just like, screw it, I'm gonna just buy the double pack.
Oh, I didn't even know they did a double pack.
They did that for Gen 8. I told you this.
One, I have a terrible memory when it comes to certain things.
Yeah. I definitely learned that with my gaming knowledge and going like, hey, do you remember us talking about this? It's like, no. Okay. To be fair, I'm just a massive game nerd, so like no duh, I'm gonna have like the best memory when it comes to certain things like that.
If it's like a gaming like community I've been a part of for a while, I'll probably have slightly better knowledge on it, but just other things I'm just like,
Yeah.
Some of the more obscure things is just nah. I'm not gonna remember.
True enough. No. But you also talk to me a fair bit, so I feel like I'm probably gonna rub off on you eventually.
Eventually, right. Okay.
I mean, assuming you don't hate my ass, which you probably do. God, I don't know if it's a mixture of me being tired or being hyper tired.
Oh god. Quite the combination.
Well, I mean, like, has that never happened to you? Because that's happened to me a fair bit of my life so far.
I'm not sure. It's probably rare. It's probably I'm more tired or I try and mask it or something like that.
Okay. I mean, I'm thinking about this now. I have to also expand my library of multiplayer games because I don't have that many, in all honesty. But what I do have, you could play for hours and hours on end. I guess Mario Party, that's a game you can play for a couple hours. Still be satisfied with it. I feel so weird saying this because I'm like, yeah, I want to have more connection with my friends and online stuff. And I realize I don't have that much stuff that goes online. Because, like, the stuff I do have is, like, I bought it for rather myself or I bought it for the potential multiplayer. And because, you know, my sister's definitely starting to enjoy stuff a little more. So, like, she's starting to try out some new games for herself. But, like, she's still coming to my library and going, like, hey, can I just take this for a bit? And I'm like, sure. I mean, she still has my copy of Mario 3D, Mario All-Star 3D, so...
Ah, right.
God damn it. Well, I'm about to say, like, I don't even remember what she still has. I know she borrowed Super Mario Party. Or, no, she didn't borrow Super Mario Party. Crap. Well, she borrowed, like, 2 games recently from me, and one of them was Smash Brothers. The other was...
It's gonna turn into a library service where you're just making a list of the games that's borrowed.
I mean, I have a list of stuff in general because I'm like, if I need to buy this, I don't want to find another... Because, like, here's the problem. I also have a bad memory when I'm out shopping in general, so it's like... Wait, hold on. Do I have this game?
Yeah, usually if I'm going to buy a game, I'll usually have the game in mind before going to buy it.
Well, I do too. I'm very picky about my games because I'm not making money and whatnot as much as I'm hoping to. So like whenever I go out to buy a game, or even if I have the opportunity to, because I also have my family managing my money because I am just insecure about how I handle that. Like I maybe buy a game once, like a game that won't be recording or any kind of like stream stuff. It's just like for me personal playtime. Like I probably buy a game for myself once a year at most that I plan to do nothing with besides just play for my own personal pleasure. And like, the problem is, like, the Switch is also kind of having that dry spot for me right now, so it's like, I'm kind of looking to other media for a bit.
Alright.
Because, like, let's be fair, every console, like, even like, the most popular consoles have dry spots in their libraries. Where just nothing's
Also,
coming
that probably
out.
depends on the person as well, on what they personally enjoy.
Well, yeah, and that's what I'm saying, like, for RPGs and stuff, like, there's not... Like, I think the most RPGs coming out right now are essentially remakes or remasters, and I'm like, Because, like, it's not an RPG, but Devil May Cry 3, like, that's a port of the PS3/PS4 version of the Devil May Cry HD collection. The only difference is you can buy them individually. So, like, I mean, the Switch for a while has been having a dry spot with me where I'm just like, there's not really any interesting RPGs coming out, and if there are any interesting RPGs, they're coming from Square Enix, and I want to get more RPGs from other companies than just Square Enix. Like, Voice of Cards is great, so don't get me wrong, but the problem is with Voice of Cards, it's a super short game.
Right.
Because, like, Voice of Cards 1, I think, only took me 12? I mean, 12 hours, like 6 hours. And I was also 100%, mind you. Voice of Cards 2 took me at least about 20 hours, 24-ish hours, but, like, that was also because I was getting really enticed with the story. Like, I was, like, if you asked me if I wanted to finish it then, I was like, no, not really. Oh crap, someone was in chat, I didn't see. Hello. Ridiculous Plague? I think it's Ridiculous Plague, I think I see that. Right. But, like, also, I want an RPG you play multiplayer with. Like, I want, essentially, a Mana game that is a multiplayer game that isn't the stupid phone game right now. And, like, I'm not buying a PS5 because I'm still extremely hurt about the PS4 being a piece of garbage. Like, not in power or anything. It's just the fact that there's, like, hardly any games I wanted on the PS4. Because, like, the most we got was Dragon Quest and Monster Hunter, and even then I'm just like, eh. The Dragon Quest game, like, only a couple years later would be ported to the Switch, and we would have more content than any North American copy of Dragon Quest XI would have, period. So that was kind of a letdown. Apparently, what's the Square Enix, like, dungeon crawler game? The Babylon's Fall, whatever? Do you know what I'm talking about? You don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. It's basically a dungeon crawler, but it's a multiplayer thing, but it's exclusively a multiplayer game, so it's like, well, if I can't play a single player, what's the point of buying it? Because I might have friends that are going like, yeah, I want to play this game, and then like a month in, they're like, yeah, I'm going to take a break for a bit. And that was also the case with a lot of games for the PS4, where it's like, yeah, multiplayer, and then my friends get it, and then I'm like, I'm done the game. How far are you? The beginning? And it's like, really? So, like, I think that's also another problem with me, just in general, about playing games too fast. But, like, I hate that feeling where it's like, especially in Monster Hunter, and, like, this is just a first world problem. I know, bitch, moan, and whatnot. But, like, in Monster Hunter, if you're at the end game and you're, like, fully powered up, the beginning of the game could be done in, like, 2 minutes. Because think about it, like, monsters that you're supposed to fight with, like, level 8, or not level 80, but, like, maybe 80 attack and stuff for most of the beginning weapons, you're walking into that monster fight with, like, a 200 or 300 plus attack weapon. So, like, it's like, where's the challenge in all of this? Now, granted, there was some legit challenge when you're done the game, because, the Monster Hunter / Final Fantasy 14 crossover they did, that behemoth fight, that event behemoth fight, I never finished. None of my friends finished. And when we all decided we were going to go team up on it and, like, waste a day on it, we did not finish it, and I was the one who tried attempting it with randos, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not doing this. So there is legit challenge, there is stuff, but it's a situation of, you know, how much time are you going to put aside for it? Also, I won my first 100.
Hey, nice.
I did not realize it was our first 100. I was just like, I'm talking to you, so I'm going to focus on talking with you. But, like, I mean, I would ask if you get that same feeling, but you really don't, because you also have a more casual stance on games than I do.
Yeah.
It's not even the fact that I have, like, a professional stance on games. It's just the fact that, like, I just play games for, like, a solid day straight. Or, like, not even a solid day. Like, maybe, like, 11 hours. But, like, the average person puts, like, what, 6 hours?
I think that would depend on the game, probably.
True. But, like, once again, in those 6 hours, I could essentially finish a game. I could definitely, well, not definitely, but I could finish like a Monster Hunter game in 6 hours, like by myself. Well, the story mode, not so much the online mode, because the online mode I think is ridiculous, and for people who do it single player, good on them. I'm not one of those people. But I feel like with the online mode, it's more entertaining to help randos or help friends to like go like, oh, I actually didn't know how you fight this thing. So like I take more of the teacher role on for that kind of scenario. I think you definitely realized it the most, like, out of all my recent friends I've talked to. Like, you realize I take a very, like, teacher approach to helping people.
Yeah.
I mean, is that a good thing or a bad thing in your opinion?
I'd say it's alright.
Okay. I don't know. I just have that weird, like... I would love to be a Let's Player, like a bigger Let's Player, because it'd be like, not essentially like holding your hand, but it'd be more like a visual show and tell thing where it's like, hey, do you guys know this? And then like do something completely different than what you would normally see. I don't know. I feel like I just need to get this off my chest. I've been bitching about this for like an hour, effectively. But I mean, like, I also want to hear your opinions overall, just because like I'm very curious what you're gonna say about it, and like if I should change my approach because of certain things. God damn it!
You alright?
The disconnects, they happen so consistently.
Yeah. That happens.
I'm half tempted to just say screw it. Screw it, let's go jump to Splatoon 2, but like, I want to keep playing until I get the ruler. Also, you know what, if I'm going to have to assign myself back into a lobby session, I'm going to just... Oh wait, no, I don't have to, I can keep going. Never mind. I was going to say, I could go check the Grimmsnarl event. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still waiting for your response, by the way, just because, like, once again, I want to evaluate or devalue myself for certain things.
I don't really know how to answer.
Well, to be fair, I'm also putting you on the spot, so that's probably not helping anything.
No.
Yeah, but I'm also saying, like, in the sense of, like, being a gamer or not, I feel like you're in that non-gamer category, so I feel like you would probably be the best one to tell me about certain things. Because obviously I can't bring this up around my family, because my family's going to be like, we support you, and I'm like, that's not what I want to hear right now. Because, like, there's nothing wrong about getting negativity, it's just being essentially proper.
Constructive criticism.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically.
Because, like, yeah, I guess there's a difference between criticism and the shit of negativity, so,
Hmm.
But, like, I mean, you still gotta put it gently, because I'm still a person that has feelings. Like, some things I'm very sensitive about, but some things I'm, like, super chill with, so it's just more or less, like, still probably put it on the lighter side. Like, I feel like if we section this off into categories, it might be easier for you to tell me how you could answer certain things. So, is that okay for you? You want to try that?
I don't really know if I have enough information to give you anything useful.
Okay, that's fair. But here's the thing, I'm also going to go around in a circle and go back to the online stuff, so it's like I kind of need a different topic, so... This is why, like, I love commentary, but at the same time, my brain defaults to, like, certain things, and it's like, I can't default to certain things.
It's just trying to keep the flow of things.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm almost not gonna lie, I'm mostly paying attention to the Splatfest. I'm not really paying attention to much anything else right now.
Oh.
Like, every so often I look at chat just to see if someone's there, but it's like a situation where it's like, probably no one's there.
Yeah, I'm just on Splatoon 2 at the moment.
Oh, well, crap. Maybe I should jump over.
I'm mainly just trying to get my levels up and stuff to transfer over, because I've already gotten to Ruler, so...
Well, yeah. So after Champion, is it Ruler like it is in the other games, or is it...
I think so.
Okay, so I'm like right at the end then, because I got Champion. I'm always going to be playing a bit later for the Tricolor thing, but I'm not really caring for basic Turf War right now.
Yeah, the tricolor one's quite fun to do.
Okay.
Even if you're just attacking. To be fair, attacking's probably the fun part.
True.
It depends how well your side does with the teams. Because Team Scissors was in the lead when we were on it, so I don't know if it'll be how much different it'll be.
Yeah, it's probably going to be fairly different. Okay, I feel like we should also make a game plan for this week, because, like, obviously we're going to have to kill time until Splatoon 3 comes out. I mean, we could literally take a day and we could do Link to the Past. Like, it's not going to take that long. The older type of games, they are only hard or long, depending if you don't know what you're doing. Considering you're going to have me as a guide, I'm probably going to help you a lot more than sway you into different directions. Now, don't get me wrong, I will sway you into different directions, but I mean, like, that would be more like, maybe if I'm feeling a bit trollish. So, I mean, there we go, defaulting to the multiplayer shit again. So, I feel like it's just going to happen regardless at this point, so just go with the flow at this point. I mean, we also said I'm going to put you through the Hell games, right? So I'm going to put you through Link to the Past, Super Metroid, and then we're going to start with, and then we're going to go play something easier. I mean, to be fair, you also never said anything against it, so I feel like you're okay with that idea. Because, like, if I say something you don't agree with, tell me, because I can change plans. I could go to adjusting skill levels.
I'm not really worried about skill, it's more like the mental capacity of not being drained.
So, obviously, talking to me probably won't help that, because you're not used to talking to people while you play games.
Oh, map's been updated.
Yay. So that means probably, like, it's going to update on Splatoon 3 because I'm still playing it because I want to get to Ruler.
Yeah. Here in Europe, there's only 2 hours left of the Splatfest.
Oh, well then, I mean, to be fair, you said you had your fill, so it's fine. And we can just do Salmon Run when I'm done to getting Ruler.
We could do.
God,
Just trying to use up my ticket things at the moment.
Yep. So
I'll need to check to see how many of those I've got left afterwards.
I'm actually super confused about that. Because you texted me earlier saying that you could transfer your tickets over, right?
No, I'm using up the tickets because it's for XP.
Oh,
and if your level transfers over.
So, only the level transfers over, not your money, not anything else.
I don't know if anything else does.
Because, like, I'm tempted to...
But this makes, like, ranks and stuff do, but I'm not sure.
Oh,
I'll have to double check.
I hope ranks don't transfer over. I actually want to start back with the beginner stuff. because the modes are going to be
I don't know.
very
It might
different.
do it to like a bit. It might put you down to a particular level, but you might have like a particular starting point. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but the problem
I'll have
is
to look more into it.
you've seen what they showed off in the game. Rainmaker is very different.
Yeah, because it's got checkpoints now.
Yeah, and I'm like, is tower control going to be the same? I feel like it's going to have to be the same. Splat zones for sure.
Doesn't tower control have things anyway?
They have checkpoints, but I'm saying, are there going to be more checkpoints depending on like certain things? Like, I don't know, your rank might be higher.
I don't know.
Whatever. I mean, the game is probably going to give you the prompt to transfer your stuff over anyway, so I'll just hit yeah regardless.
Yeah. To be fair, I haven't got the most to transfer over, so. Oh.
Communication error, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, if it happens one more time, I'm going to just straight up give up at this point, because I'm getting so fed up with this stupid communication error bullcrap. Okay, well, the map's rotated, and I'm not searching for a lobby, so let me look that up for the Grim Snarl. Splatoon 3 remixes, DLC.
Yep.
Where the fuck?
Are you trying to look it up?
I'm looking at the Nintendo News channel for it. Did they get rid of that? Because it might be over outright, but I don't... Yeah, no, I'm seeing Xenoblade Chronicles 3 stuff, so they must have got rid of that notification thing. Pokemon Unite, SpongeBob Minecraft... Okay, let's just take it like it's over, because I'm not going to bother at this point. But, crap, I was gonna ask you something. Obviously, we're not gonna stream it because I feel like at this point I'm gonna be busy recording stuff regardless because I have like nothing to go up for. Look, I have nothing to go up for September, so I'm probably gonna be busy for the next couple of days recording stuff. But like, I'm obviously gonna have a lot of downtime, so it's gonna be like. And plus, if I'm doing stuff online that I haven't done already, I could just record that too. So, I can make our play sessions mean something too. If that's okay with you, you don't mind me recording stuff. I'll ask you every time just because I don't want legal issue crap.
All the consent stuff.
Museum Dolphincino. Nice.
There you go.
God, this is a lot different than Splatoon 1. Ugh. So yeah.
Oh wow, bang on 2,000. Nice.
Oh, your money?
No points.
Oh. Yeah, I need 100,000 to level up every single time now, so... But then again, I'm also like level 300 something, so...
Yeah.
That stupid bow and arrow. That's such a good weapon, but holy crap, is that devastating.
Yeah, that one can be a little bit of a pain to dodge.
I mean, it's the equivalent of a charger, so like, I gotta treat it like a charger more than anything else. It's a charger with
although you just can't see a line for it.
Yeah, but it's got the range.
Usually with like chargers and stuff, right? You can see a line.
Okay, I feel like this is an appropriate question considering my.
I started the drawing, by the way.
I feel like this is an appropriate question considering what we're talking about already. But out of the old school stuff, or like any of the stuff in general, like what game series would you want to put more time into?
I don't really know.
Mario, Zelda, Kirby. you know, the big Nintendo stuff because we don't have any of the. Because like, here's also another problem I've been having, and like games and stuff in general that I want to play. A lot of the games I want to buy are like on PlayStation and Xbox because the Switch and stuff just can't handle it, and it sucks.
Yeah.
Because like the new Tales of game, like I think I've told you about this, Tales of Arise. I really like the Tales of games, but the problem is the only Tales of game we have right now on the Switch is Tales of Vesperia. And I'm like, there's so many better games, though, than Vesperia. I would have actually preferred if we had Tales of Exilia, because Tales of Exilia would be a great game for people to get into. And it is the game I want to do a Let's Play of, even though I'm probably never going to do another Let's Play of a Tales of game. I can do a stream playthrough of it, though. I don't mind doing stream playthroughs, I just don't want to do a Let's Play. Let's go, baby! First match on Museum D'Alfonsino. I won!
Hey!
Well, because crap, I just realized that limits our play time on certain things because of you don't have the expansion pass, so you don't have the N64 Sega Genesis stuff. Which, I mean, like, the N64 stuff right now isn't that great, so I'm not too concerned with the N64 stuff for you. But the Sega Genesis stuff, like, there's some gems in there. Mostly Phantasy Star. Phantasy Star is such a good game series. But once again, RPG, so... I'm kind of curious if we're ever going to get that Game Boy Advance thing that people, like, data mined or whatever off the Switch stuff. Because, like, if that has multiplayer, like, online multiplayer and stuff, I could easily help you through, like, the earlier Pokemon games, or I can help you through, like, Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, or... I don't know.
I think I already have a lot of the old Pokemon games. I got them on the DS when I had the chance.
Well, yeah, no, what I'm saying is, because, let's be fair, when the hell are you going to have time to play those, considering your constant, like, I'll play it eventually kind of mentality. I'm joking,
I'm kind of using
like,
my 3DS nowadays for traveling, so if they ever go out and about, I'll probably just bring it with me and just play them there.
Yeah, I mean, I would want to use my 3DS for that, but my 3DS, I don't remember where I put the charger. And plus, there's only like a handful of games that I want to finish on the 3DS, but they're also kind of being ported to the Switch apparently. So I'll probably just buy the Switch copy because it's going to be on a console I can just take with me anyways.
Yeah.
Because, like, one of the games I wanted to get forever ago, but I could never find a copy of it, was The World Ends With You, the first one. And that got ported to the Switch, and I'm like, hell yeah. And that game is surprisingly fun, considering I'm not into, like, modern RPGs. Which is also really sad to say, because, like, it has potential, but, like, every modern RPG I've ever played is a piece of garbage. And, like, I know people are going to probably, like, get on my case for saying this, and, like, saying, like, oh, what about, like, the Sword Art Online games? Yeah, those are hot garbage. They basically take anything from RPGs and do everything you're not supposed to do with them. And, like, that's also another thing, like, I feel, like, and this is a strong, like, I have old mentality in me, but, like, that's another thing about gamers nowadays. I feel like you guys don't really know what good games are. Just because, like, the industry isn't really doing anything to make games good anymore. Or what I feel is good. Now, obviously, that's excluding Nintendo and like, all of their different studios that they have. But, like, games from, like, Bandai Namco. Like, yeah, they still do Gundam stuff. Yeah, they still do Yu-Gi-Oh stuff or whatever. They still do, like, a ton of other games that are interesting. But, like, some of their newer IPs are hot garbage. And, like, someone's in chat. I don't know if that's you in chat, but, like, you know, feel free to, like...
Oh, I'm in the stream at the moment.
Okay, so
that's how I'm watching us Splatoon stuff.
Okay, so it's only you at the moment. But yeah, like, I don't know, because you started playing Link to the Past with me, because I'm forcing you to do that, essentially. But like, do you have that same opinion where like games nowadays just kind of suck?
I think some things could be improved upon, but I'm not really a
Also,
game
I
designer.
should,
I
I should
don't really...
clarify that does not mean I think old games are the best. There's a lot of old games that I disagree with.
Yeah.
But the ratio for good to bad games is a lot worse nowadays than it is like back in like say the 90s.
Oh. What?
Can you not kill that tank? I unloaded so much into that. That tank is invincible. Invincible, not invisible. Whoops.
Oh.
I
That's
technically
not a
said
good idea.
invisible by accident. Sorry, you're gonna say something?
Oh, no, I'm just playing in a match at the moment, and, I could be making smarter choices.
Oh, I know that feeling all the freaking time.
Don't have high hopes for this round.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna ask you that question again when when you're officially done Link to the Past, because I feel like Link to the Past, although I personally don't like it, but because it was kind of before my time, and like yeah, I mean I like Link to the Past, don't get me wrong, but like it's a situation where like the typical like Zelda Ocarina of Time player would not like the older Zelda games. Which is not necessarily true, because I did grow up on Oracle Seasons, and that's a fairly decent Zelda game. It's a situation where, like, it's really hard to go back to, like, a 2D style like that. But yeah, I feel like that question would be more applicable when you're done Link to the Past and go, like, oh, I like this kind of style of game, or I don't like that kind of style of game. But I think where you stand right now, you're kind of just neutral because you don't really know a whole lot of older stuff, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I feel like that question would be more generalized for like maybe when you start playing Super Metroid and stuff. Also, by the way, that Kirby buffet game, I think I was talking to you when I finished playing that for a while ago. It's surprisingly fun. But it's also a Kirby game, so I'm like, of course it's gonna be fun. It's a freaking Kirby game. I don't know, like, you're a friend of mine, and you're on all this, and you're still like a newer gamer of some sorts. Like, any questions you want to ask me? Any kind of opinions you want to get out of me?
Not really.
Okay. I don't think I was done bitching and complaining about the DS and the lifespan of that not really being my cup of tea, but like that also apparently was when the Pokemon games started getting really good. And I'm like, cool, I didn't play anything outside of Diamond and Pearl. Until like Pokemon Rumble for the Wii.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I think that was my next
first
game.
one.
My next Pokemon game that I played. Sorry, you're gonna say something because I cut you off again?
No, continue.
Well, yeah, because like I played Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. I probably played another Pokemon game, like I don't know, friggin' Battle Revolution was the next one I played officially, but like the one a Pokemon game that felt like a Pokemon game was Pokemon Rumble for sure. Also, I'm being a dirty boy. You can see it on stream if you're paying attention. Sorry, what?
I'm just chasing someone quite literally across the map.
Yeah, you're probably not paying attention. I was an enemy base in Museum Dolphicino. I got 2 of them, And oh god, does it feel good.
Yeah.
Shit. I also wish that they made more, like, more games online compatible, because, like, especially for, like, Trials of Mana or something, or not Trials of Mana, but the Collections of Mana for the Switch, or is it just for Switch, or is it for other stuff, too? I don't actually know. But, like, I would love to play that game online with you, because it would be very interesting. Very interesting, because I'll give you host controls and stuff, and it'll be like, okay, cool. I'll take player 2, you take player 1. Who do you want to be? Situations. And then, of course, that would have me, like, answer questions that you might have at the moment where it's like, oh, who is good for physical attacking? Who's good for defense? Who's good for healing magic and all that? I feel like I'd be a good D&D coach, weirdly enough. You know, bring the guy who knows enough about D&D but knows a shit ton of RPGs.
Well, it would help with knowing storytelling.
I mean, I do write my own stories. They're not good, but I do write them.
Oh.
Well, I was about to say, like, you've seen some of my stories, don't even.
I'm sorry, I was dying.
Oh, I thought you were agreeing with me, or I thought you were disagreeing with me. Being
No, I was just dying.
Okay, that's fair.
Over here.
What else is there? There's gotta be a couple things I would be, like, okay doing with. Also, I'm not gonna lie, the road to ruler is going to take forever. Or Grandia, because, like, the HD collection is out, and I do admit I love Grandia for its storytelling. It's not, like, I can see people not liking it as an RPG, but the storytelling, you have to admit, is really good. The problem about it, I feel like the only big problem about it is the fact that it's very 90s. And when I mean that, I mean, like, super generic love story situations, but generic isn't bad, if done right. I was also going to ask you, once again, your opinions on that, but I realized you haven't really played enough to know what diversity is, huh?
Yeah.
I just realized, I think after Splatoon 3, the only game coming out that I'm aware of that I want to play is Pokemon. This game has to keep me occupied for 3 months.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of glad I've got several games to bounce around with.
Yeah, that you haven't 100%ed and you haven't done relatively recently.
Yeah.
Unlike my ass.
I still got to start. Let's go.
My god! Okay, you know what? When you start Let's Go, give me a little bit of advantage, because I'm gonna give you all the damn Pokemon so you get that shiny charm as soon as you get to sell it on.
Yeah, oh god. Let's go. I still need to complete the Pokédex for Arceus. I still need to do that as well.
Oh god, have fun with that one, because that took me a while.
Yeah.
I think my playtime at that point was like 116 hours or whatever, so I'm like, yeah, that took me a while.
Yeah. I also haven't been on it in a while, so...
I mean, if you're going to be on that, call me up so I can play with you and try to get some shiny Pokemon, because I haven't touched that game in a long time myself. But then again, I also don't really like that game compared to some of the others.
It's probably the longest I've played a Pokemon game, because usually I'll just finish like the story mode and then be done.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same way, because I don't like the Battle Frontier crap, and I'm like, ugh. Or like in Gen 8 case, the Battle Tower. I'm just like, yeah, that's just kind of dumb. Like, I'm not opposed to challenges, but I don't like the stupid tournament rule of every Pokemon has to be forced back down to 50. And I think that's why I don't really like official tournaments, because it's just like, if you put the time to get Pokemon to level 100, you kind of get gyffed and whatnot, because like, oh, they're back down.
Why didn't they just put all Pokemon at level 100?
Because that would take too much programming. I don't freaking know. I gotta play more Pokemon Go, actually. I've been kind of itching to go outside and just play Go, or just play anything. Like, go outside and go to the local basketball court and just dribble a basketball. Like, I feel the urge to do that, weirdly enough. I don't know. I just haven't really been feeling active I feel active every so often, but like every time I feel active, no one else in my house feels active, and I'm like, I don't like going outside by myself, so it's like, eh.
Yeah, I get that.
I guess that's also how I finish a lot of Let's Plays really early, generally, because it's just like, I mean, I have nothing planned until Pokemon Go Community Day. I got nothing planned until the Pikmin Day, which is always the same day because it's the same company. That was the last Pikmin event, or the last Pikmin Community Day. That was a pretty fun community day, because that was the day the Zigzagoon thing happened, and I was at a cottage. And I guarantee you, I have more Shiny Zigzagoons ready to be transferred to people than anyone else on my friends list.
Oh, God.
I was also at a cottage where they did not spawn super frequently. Because you gotta remember, it's based off global GPS tracking and stuff, so it's based off population. I was in a small resort town, effectively, compared to the suburb I live in. Talking about that, I still have to give you the Shiny Zigzagoon and Shiny Pokemon regardless, but we'll do that whenever you decide to play Pokemon again. Oh yeah, did you try the Pokken tournament thing for the demo, the trial?
The what?
There was a trial not too long ago. I don't know if it's still active, but for the Pokken tournament.
I have heard nothing of this.
Okay, it might not be a European thing then, because it was an American thing, I guess. But like, do you not get trials for games from your Nintendo Online membership?
I don't know, probably. There's probably something.
Yeah,
I just don't check it.
I tried it, and I finished the story mode within a day. That was the post I did like a week ago, where it's like, yeah, that took me about 4 hours. I mean, it was also Tekken, so considering I know how to play some fighting games, that was just kind of a cakewalk for me, personally. Oh, got someone.
Hey.
Yeah, I also love the fact that I'm like, I'm gonna play Trials of Mana. I'm gonna play Legends of Mana and see if I want to do a Let's Play of it. And within like the first like maybe 4 hours, I'm like, yep, nope. I did not enjoy my time, and I see why some people like it, but yeah, I just like when it comes to RPGs and stuff like that, I don't mind if it's open world, but I would mind if there is a direct story that you could follow, and you know, you don't have to guess where certain people are going to be. I did like the calendar, I did like all that stuff, but the problem with the calendar and all the other things I would praise on Legends of Mana, Trials of Mana already kinda did better. The prequel game did something better than the sequel. which is very rare for games because usually with games they do phenomenal with the sequels. Son of a gun.
Hello.
While the soda cans or whatever, they give you quick respawn, so if you die in that kind of position, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I think I had that on my gear anyway.
Yeah, quick respawn's a thing, but I also don't like running it. Because, like, if it's turf wars, I don't really care if I'm out of the game for a bit. Because, like, it only really matters for ranked modes, in my opinion.
Yeah, I guess it would depend. Oh, hello.
I don't really know. Because, like, here's the thing. The demo is fine. I like the, like, premiere of Splatfest, but it's also a situation where it's like... I'm getting bored as a ranked player. That's my problem with it. And that's why, like, when the Splatfest come around again for the actual Splatfest, I'm probably just going to get to the highest rank and then just stop playing like I did with Splatoon 2, just because it's, like, not really a fan of Turf War.
Whereas that's the main thing I actually play.
Yeah. But I mean, like, you say yourself, like, when you have friends, rank mode is so much more fun.
Yeah.
And for someone who doesn't have to rely on random people to do their damn jobs correctly, I'm looking at you, Splatzoners. It's so much easier to actually coordinate with people.
Yeah.
But I was like, here's like, I'm a support gun. When you leave a support gun in the freaking splat zones and the entire enemy team is still alive and they're not actively hunting them, it's like, uh-oh. Now, granted,
you're in danger.
yeah, granted, granted, like, the NZAP is seen as a support gun, but you've seen how I play with it in the demo here. I'm changing nothing about my strategies. I'm a very berserk player. Now, don't get me wrong, I can still be a commander. I can still get a lot of shit done. But the problem is, you know, a berserk player can only get so far with a support gun.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would you consider the NZAP a support gun?
I don't know. I guess it depends on how you use it.
Well, yeah. I don't know. How would you classify my play style? If you're watching me, or if you actually no, you played it with me and against me a bit. So you know how I play.
Yeah, you definitely play quite. Would aggressive be the right term sometimes?
Yeah.
I think you do. I don't know.
Okay, here's also another question. Do you think that I can still swap up strategies? Like, do you think I'm a good rounded player?
I would say you are. Yeah.
Alright, so I can switch between defense and offense in a matter of seconds, or at least try to combine the two.
Yeah. Depending on what's needed.
Yep. See, like that's an actual answer. That is technically destructive criticism. So, like, you know how to answer things. It's just more or less I'm putting you on the spot. I didn't realize they could get up here.
Yeah. They can.
Gotcha! Well, that was interesting. I want that to never happen again.
I've got 7 of each tickets left to use.
You have how many of each?
Yeah, 7 for the coins and then 7 for the levels.
My god.
That's a lot of matches.
You realize you get more from Salmon Run, right?
I'm just trying to use them up.
Okay. Son of a gun, I thought I had that.
Like, I think I've had these like saved up since I started playing.
Yeah, probably because I've been playing Salmon Run a lot recently, I probably have a piss ton of those tickets.
I'm just trying to use them up so they're just not forever just there.
To be fair, I'm also at a high enough rank and high enough money, I don't really care what happens to them. It's like the experience candy in Pokemon in Sword and Shield. I really don't care what happens to them. If anything, I actually want to get rid of a lot of them, because I'm probably, like, next time you play Pokemon Sword and Shield, I'll probably just put them on the shiny Pokemon that I'm going to give over to you. And just go, like, here, have the experience candy, because I'm never going to use them. How the piss were we in the lead for that? Anywho, I don't really know what to talk about because, like, I don't really have any topics in my brain right now. Also, I think this goes without saying, but, like, when Gen 9 comes out, I actually do have quite a few shiny Pokemon I can give you. So hopefully you're going to look forward to that, because you'll have some shiny Pokemon to play around with. And most of them are hatched, so, like, they're going to be level 1, mind you. But because they'll be traded Pokemon, they're going to gain experience faster, though. I think we both had the consensus, like, we're talking about, like, our playstyle, what we're going to do for Gen 9. I think we both agreed on we're both going to do the gym challenge stuff first.
Yeah.
You know, this is going to sound kind of weird, but it's going to sound very like me. Is it weird that I want a hug?
I don't find that weird.
Okay. I would say, like, you've been talking to me long enough where you know what my weird stuff is and what my sane stuff is. Damn it! I don't know, I just feel like I want a friend hug.
Yeah, I get that.
My god, I'm still in shock that you haven't started Let's Go. It's so short.
Oops.
I mean, it's fine. I'll probably try to, like, if you want, I can go get you some shiny Pokemon and Let's Go. I do have a shiny charm, and it's kind of fun, but the problem is I would also want to talk to you just because I don't want to be bored. I mean, the easiest one I can probably get you is the shiny Caterpie and Weedles and stuff, because it's Viridian Forest and they spawn like 20 Pokemon like in that area. So if you want a shiny Caterpie, Weedle, Bulbasaur, or Pikachu, I can go get you one. What else would you want to... I mean, you played Breath of the Wild. Yeah, Breath of the Wild. Sorry, I keep getting that confused with Breath of Fire, and I'm like, I don't like that RPG. That'd be another one. That'd be another good one to play, but I'm gonna pull up a walkthrough or something for it because, yeah, that game isn't really the greatest on telling you where to do or where to go. You know what I wish was online player, multiplayer, online stuff, but not like the newer stuff. I want freaking Plants vs Zombies, like the original stuff, to be multiplayer online. That'd be fun. We both have to manage how much sun we're using. We both have to like cooperate in that regards. Actually, weirdly enough, the console version of Plants vs Zombies had a co-op mode, and that was fun. I definitely remember I did on my console versions. I did I think New Game Plus mode like 10 or 20 or something. Like it's a short enough game you can finish it in an afternoon. Why do I feel like throwing up? Oh my god. Ugh. Just randomly, I'm like, I want to throw up. And I'm like, ugh. Yeah, I lost. Not by much, though, weirdly enough. Still there?
How's that?
Okay.
I just tried to do the Riven game without my glasses on.
Oh. Yeah, that's
Did
bad.
not end well.
Yeah, considering you're talking to someone who wears glasses, yeah, that's that.
No.
Yeah. I mean, Animal Crossing is fine, but like, I'm like, you can't really technically beat Animal Crossing.
You can set goals for yourself. Like, I think I was trying to do the every Nook Mile achievement.
Yeah, to be fair, like that's a good thing to do, but like I'm like I just want to finish the museum. That's all Animal Crossing is for me essentially.
I've done most of that. I just need to do all the paintings.
Yeah, I need the paintings. I'm missing like I think 5 fish. I'm missing like I'm not missing that much bugs, but they're the bugs that I'm not aware how you get them. So it's like, eh.
Have you at least caught the mahi mahi?
What?
Because that's a big pain in the backside to do. There's like 2 fish that I was trying to catch on the dock bit. I was trying to do that for months. So much bait was used. It was painful.
Yeah, I mean, I need to look up a guide for where certain things and what conditions certain things spawn at, because I'm not aware about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I used a guide when I was doing it.
Yeah. I'm getting ready for recording Animal Crossing, though, because I do want that to be a Let's Play at some point. And I'm going to ask this because I don't know if I'm going to have a lot of people's support on it. Will I have your support to, like, show off certain functions?
What do you mean by that?
Like, online, going to people's towns, showing off what people
Oh, yeah,
do.
you can hop over to my island when... Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, I'm obviously, like, this is going to be my first time trying to do, like, an online-ish LP, so it's, like, I'm going to definitely need support, or just people that are, like, you know, I'm chill with that.
Yeah, you can look around my island when you want to.
Yeah.
Just as long as I'm free.
Yeah. Well, because, like, obviously Splatoon was a little bit of an online thing, but I wasn't really, like, super caring about what I did in Splatoon 2's LP. I'm probably going to care a little bit more about Splatoon 3, but Splatoon 3 might not also be recorded until, like, maybe the final Splatfest. Because I have so many more, I have so many more games? Grammar's hard for me for some reason today. I have a lot more games I want to tackle before Splatoon 3 even comes up on my list of recording stuff.
Yeah. You'll just have to see what happens.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm done the Halloween LP.
Nice.
It turned out to be like a 13-parter. So I could play on the fact that it's a 13-part and unlucky 13. I'm probably not going to play on that, but yeah, it should be fine. That means I can't upload it until, like, the 8th or whatever. Or, the 8th. Wow. Yeah, apparently October is only, like, 20-something days. I'm smart. But yeah, I'll schedule that out so it's actually being uploaded on, like, October proper. The problem is, next year's LP, if it doesn't change, I'm doing one of my least favorite games for an LP for October. Which is gonna suck. But it should be fine. I like the bosses and stuff in the game. I just don't like the game itself. Oh, yeah, 2 N-Zaps on the team. No! We did the thing that I don't like to see. What?
Well, this is a strange coincidence.
What?
Well, I've just gone into the shops today. I literally checked my Splatoon 1 character yesterday. And I found 2 items that my first character used to wear inside of the shops.
Yeah, that's not abnormal. They reuse a lot of items.
No, just the fact that today of all days, like I hadn't seen them like any other time, and then today of all days.
God damn it. Yeah, I get that.
I don't know, it's a strange coincidence.
Yep, communication error. Lovely.
Oof.
This is making me want to play
Yeah,
so much more Splatoon 3 right now.
Yeah, considering I just dusted off the old gamepad yesterday.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because I started the drawing that I was talking to you about.
Oh yeah, shit, I had to send you my stuff.
Yeah, based off of the size of the page I have, I would probably have to do 2 separate drawings.
Well, I mean, like, here's the thing: you're also doing this from your own time. Don't take it like a priority situation. I just want to throw out an idea that was like, that's a cool idea.
Yeah, I've done like the main train background at the moment. I've done my Splatoon 3 character and my Splatoon 1 character. So
Yeah.
I've just got to do my Outdoor Expansion character and Agent 4.
Yep. So just remind me to send you screenshots, I guess, because that's all I can do.
Real.
I can't do it for Splatoon 1, obviously, because I don't have the thing anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah. And plus, like, in all honesty, you are, like, one of the more prominent artists in our server in general. It just sucks that I can't pay you. Because, like, here's the thing, you know I would. You know I'm not, like, a sleazeball who would just go, like, hey, can you do this? And then, like, give you nothing.
I can just draw for the fun of it, to be honest.
Well, yeah, but I still feel like commissions, like, you can do that. You should do that if you're working with someone else. The problem is with me and the stuff that I could ask commissions for, I'm rather super lazy with, or people aren't interested in Pokemon. Because, like, I feel like the only thing I could play that with is the fact that I'm a shiny hunter. And even then, people would probably be like, yeah, I'm not paying you to waste your time in a video game for me. Because, like, I also feel kind of bad at the same time because, like, that isn't technically a legit business, but, like, it would bring a little bit more money into my pocket that I could spend on other stuff that I could work on. I don't know, what's your stance on it? I have a very mixed stance on it. Because I've met doctors, like legit doctors I had to go see for medical stuff. They're like, yeah, no, that sounds like you could do that, and it would be nice for you to actually, like, have some stuff. A lot of friends tell me...
It would basically be just like a side hustle, basically.
Yeah, but, like, you say side hustle, and that's just like, oh, I'm doing it dirty. I'm doing it bad.
I wouldn't necessarily say that's a bad. Some people do like smaller jobs and stuff with their other jobs.
Yeah. Well, the problem is also like how much would
like small businesses set up.
Yeah, well, small business or not, I'm also just debating like how much would I charge? Because like that's not really something you could just go like I'm gonna charge like $10. It's like I feel like at that point you should probably just charge like $7. But the problem is if you're doing it through like PayPal and other stuff like that, like online stuff, you need to do at least $10 so the taxes and whatnot isn't really a thing you have to worry about. I don't know. I'll think about it more and talk about it more with friends and stuff. Because this is definitely not a topic we should have on stream. But yeah, like, I don't know. I've been thinking about it for years now. It's been definitely like a thing I've been thinking about for years. Alright, cool. Ruler. Taking a break. I'm not doing this bullcrap right now. I don't know. I feel like I need a business manager for that. But the problem is, for a business manager, I would also have to pay them, and I'm like, I can't do that.
You need money to make money.
Exactly, and I'm in that weird slot of I can't really do anything because of my, I guess, poor life decisions, I could say, because first world situations, but it's also like everything I'm trained in, no one's hiring in, and no one's gonna hire someone who doesn't have a good record of stuff. And that's why like a lot of people go like, "Oh no, dude, you're super organized with a lot of things. Like, how do you not have like this kind of job?" And it's like probably because I have like little to no experience with it. And the experience I do have is doing it for family and friends. And that's why mom asked me to do the dishes, which I'm not against, but I'm also, to be fair, yeah, I think streaming is kind of done for me today, just because like no one's really here. People who were here are just like kind of gone. And I mean, I have my fill of this, so this is gonna go on YouTube probably tomorrow, anyways. But obviously, like you and I are still gonna talk, right?
Well, I'll probably need to go get some dinner soon.
Okay, well, like, in that case, how long will dinner take you think?
Who knows at this point?
Well, like, are you gonna eat out or are you
It
gonna
could
eat
take an
in
hour, it
situations?
can take
Because, like,
two.
if you're gonna eat in, you could just come back and have food in your mouth and talk to me.
I don't really have the space to.
Oh, right, you live in a very small house, don't you?
Also, my room's just very messy.
True enough, while my office and most places I stay in are fairly clean. Then again, all I have to worry about is, like, manga and games for the most part. And I'm just like, I'm kind of just organized in general with that kind of stuff. You know, I won't lie, and I don't know if how many people share this opinion, and, like, this is going to be the last thing we talk about before I close the stream period. Like, I wonder how many people actually have that situation where, like, you clean everything else, but your personal stuff, you don't clean at all, practically. I am that person. Like, I will clean my entire house for my family, but I would not clean my room, or I would not do my laundry or something, because it's just like, I have to clean the house. Oh, there's a takoyaki stand. I actually didn't realize that. Shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of small things that you can miss.
I mean, to be fair, I knew that to begin with, because, like, even in Splatoon 2, there's the Splatfest, I didn't realize that, they hit a squid on the moon, because you have to zoom in, like, 100 times to see the damn thing. No, but that's an actual thing. Like, do you not know that? That there's a legit, like,
I didn't have the game when the Splatfest were around.
Oh, yeah, but do you not, like, watch videos and stuff, or, like...
No, not really.
Yeah, that's how I found out about that, was the Cher Conroy Let's Play of Splatoon 2, where he talked about, like, the squid on the moon is a thing. I'm like, oh, shit, totally is a thing. Okay, anywho, I'm gonna turn off the stream. We'll stream something eventually, or we won't. I don't know. I don't really care, in all honesty. I'm going to be recording anyways, so my recording takes priority right now because I have no footage for September. Okay, seriously, turn it off though.